Life often presents us with choices, and there can be a real dilemma when it comes to choosing one over another. The question begins to arise, how do you know which path to take? How do you know the right way for you? The answer to these questions is found in a very sacred place. This video aims to answer this question of how to know what is your next step, and what I share is based off of my personal experience. As an individual who is always very curious about the world, both around me and within me, I look for meaning, I look for signs, I look for connections all over the place. The morning of this video, I left my destination at 3 a.m. and was captivated by one of the most breathtaking night skies I have ever seen in my life. While I don't have footage of the exact moment, I can show you what it looked like when I got back in my vehicle to continue on my journey. To be experienced only by the body, for the camera cannot hold the power of the stars. To stand at a moment where the primal forces of nature send shivers down your spine. To behold the vision of a night sky that reveals itself as only it can when the electrical field is dimmed. In that moment, I knew I was connecting to an essence, a memory, a knowing that had been so obscured by time and life that it scared me. My mind told me to hide, to become small, to run and flee. My connection to the universe commanded me to be still, to hold my fear and thus calm it, to relish this precious moment for the awakening, the stirring it was providing. Do you feel that? It asked. That, my dear, is your heart beating. That is the pulse of life. There is nothing to fear. Stay a moment longer and receive the preciousness of this experience. Once I got on the road again, the fog came in and obscured the miraculous vision I had just experienced. The electrical field did not remove it. Nature herself did. In this way, I knew a truth that had eluded me for some time. The dynamic rhythm of nature gives and takes. In all transactions, though, nature provides value. That value is why attunement is so vital. It is vital to your radiance. It is vital to your release. To value each moment for all it offers and all it takes off your shoulders is the gift. It was the deepest, truest lesson of the day that was about to unfold. The task is to embody this teaching even in the mundane moments that are to follow. The magic is there. Your only job is to honor it in your way of being.
Turn left toward US 199 south, then turn right onto US 199 south. Turn right, then turn left.
In this moment, I can only speak for myself, but I share the information because I feel like others may connect as well. There are distinct times in my life when I have felt a need to move in certain directions that are not logically explainable, to follow a certain impulse, if you will. And the thing about journeys like this is that the only thing that I know is that I have to follow my heart. There are so many things outside of that that I don't know, that I can't count on, that I can't control for. And what I am beginning to truly understand at this point in my life is that there comes a point on every journey, regardless of whether it is a small adventure on a new trail or a large adventure of dealing with landscapes that you are unfamiliar with. And we can even take it to another level where we're talking about relationship dynamics, the people that we interact with, the interactions that we dread, or the interactions that we look forward to. In all of these journeys, what I have found is there always comes a point, usually more than once, where taking the next step forward feels very heavy. It feels very scary and very much like the thing that I want to do is go back, return, retreat to what I already know. And in those moments are usually when the distinct decision to push through is what happens. The next pieces that I have to say really come to, I cannot think of a time when my decision to push through has ultimately led in a wrong decision. There are always multiple ways for things to reveal themselves. And so the lesson here is about really tuning into your heart and following what your heart is saying. And when those moments of uncertainty arise, the best piece of information that I can provide is taking a break to rest and recalibrate is usually the thing that helps. So, thank you for watching this far in the video. As we experience life, we receive callings more than once, and we make choices about whether or not we will respond to the call. In my way, over the last few years, I have very subtly shown up in response to this inner calling. What I have shared here is a small clip on one day of an actual 11-day journey that you have seen a couple videos on the channel already that were part of this larger journey. And the point of it in some ways was to commemorate the launch of this channel. In other ways, it was to actually celebrate and embody the healing that I had done within my own body, the ability to drive myself over 2,600 miles cross country. Whereas just 2 years ago, I could not sit for more than 3 to 5 minutes at a time. I could not stand for more than 3 to 5 minutes at a time. All of this has culminated to a point where it is becoming very apparent to me that I need to be showing up in a more accessible and more direct capacity for those who are looking for what it is that I'm able to offer. In light of that, I do want to let everyone here know that starting at the end of February, I will be holding an opening ceremony for a membership. This membership is going to be called Campfire, and There's a whole lot that goes behind why it is titled this and the energetics of what it's going to do for the participants. The main thing I'll say in this video right now is that it is for women who have been dealing with chronic pain or chronic illness for at least 12 months. It is for women who have sustained acute injury, traumatic injury that has significantly impacted their ability to function in the ways that they are used to functioning. It is for women who are tired of their health issues ruling their life. It is for women who have done what their standard practitioners have asked of them, and they are ready for the next step. They are ready to complement their standard of care and really step into a life worth living. They are ready to embrace radiant health in all the ways that health supports us in life. There will be information in the description box that you can dig into further if you like. The final thing for this video is just a reminder that when in doubt in life, when you are making choices and you are deciding and taking action, it always comes down to, what does your heart say? Your heart will never steer you wrong. I am Jessica Radiance, and I appreciate that we have spent some time together today. Looking forward to seeing you in future videos.